Awesome little breakfast. That's my computer. We're ready to go, baby. Let's go see our beautiful day today. Ah, man. Come on. Come on. Who says it doesn't rain in California, huh? Today's Thursday. No skateboarding today. Oh well. We'll just play some Final Fantasy games. You know what I mean? Damn, it's raining hard now. Whew. Look at that shit. Wow. It'll be nice and sunny tomorrow though. Crazy, huh? So depressed when you see these kind of weather to me, you know? But I mean, the plants are happy. Oh, what a beautiful day compared to the last couple of days. So we got 50 millimeter 101 Dural. 50 millimeter 101 Dural. Oh yeah. No more rain for a while. What a beautiful day. Woo. Hey, what's up, YouTube? 254. Today is Saturday, February 15th, 2025. And it's almost 70 degrees right now. Beautiful. 68, 67 when I came out. It's probably like 67, 68. Yeah, man. So it's 3 o'clock, West Coast, California time. You know, that's how we do it, baby. And yeah, man, very excited. I almost didn't come out because I had to get up till like 12 o'clock. I don't know, you know. I'd wake up middle of the night, you know what I mean? Just like watch random stuff, you know. Speaking of random stuff, there was a video, a matchmaking video in China. So 800 Chinese women, a lot of them in their 30s, they pay 800 yuan, Y-U-A-N, which is 75% of dollars. So they paid 800 yuan to get in, which is like over $100 US dollars to get in, to get this matchmaking, to find love, which you know, women, they don't look for love, especially in their 30s. You know, they're looking for security because I guess they post these big paper and hang them across, like outside and shit, on like a rope, like you're drying your clothes, you know what I mean, with a piece of paper of their profile. And their demands are like 6 figures. So even like, you know, they're looking for like over 100 or so yuan, right? Which is about, I don't know, what, like 50,000 or 80,000 American? Yeah, but they're probably looking for like 5 or 6 100,000 yuan, maybe $1 million yuan. And they're looking for like 1.8 meters. I don't know how that goes. Here in America, the women would look for like 6 foot tall or taller. Yeah. So the thing about China is you only allow 1 kid. I don't know if that the rule still stands. And a lot of them, they either kill their kid if they get a female. They either drown them or do something. because they don't want women. Because since they only have one, the man always wants his legacy to go on, so they want male. So the male, I think, is like 8-1 female in China, like being born, okay? But now because they're like modern audience from America starting to rub off in the third world, so now the Chinese women are like modern audience. So they got these highest demand. So now they're fucked because they're in their 30s. And when you're in your 20s, yeah, there's a lot of men looking for you when you're in your 20s. But when you're in your 30s, no. Now, the women in their 30s are outpacing the man in their 20s. Because the man don't want those 30s and up older women. But they still think they're 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, you know? So yeah, no, now. So yeah, the demand is like outrageous. So the men, you know, they're not stupid. If you're making 6 figures, right, or whatever, you're driving a Lamborghini, you know what I mean? You're buff like me, you know what I mean? Like in good shape, good looking, right? Got unlimited money. Why would you go to matchmaking and get these leftovers in their 30s, right? Where their pussies are like all flabby already, you know what I mean? Their ass and pussies all flabby and, you know, like this. You know what I mean? So this is women in their 30s, skinny and loose. That's how I like my board, baby. Bring them over. Bring those skinny and loose women over. I'll take them. That way you can just slip it right in, you know. You don't have to try. No spitting, no Vaseline, no nothing, right? Oh, fucking airplane. Hold on. So, Lo, what the fuck's your point there? I don't know. My point is, guess how many people, how many male showed up? Damn it! I guess a lot of these helicopters are doing tours, you know? Anyway, zero male showed up at that matchmaking. Which is like, I was really happy about that. Oh, man. Anyway, next story. So yesterday, Robert F. Kennedy, you know, Jr., our Secretary of Health, he got voted in. I mean, I'm not gonna talk about politics, you know, but everyone I talk to is always gonna be for my own, you know, motivation, and hopefully that spreads out to the people watching, the one person watching my video that gets it, and I'm happy with that. Another helicopter tour? Come on, man. Another helicopter. That's 3 helicopters coming in like 3 minutes. Motherfucker. The fire is over. We don't need no more. Finally. Now I lost my thought. Anyway, yeah. So, you know, every day I wake up, I always say, oh man, how can I better myself? You know what I mean? Like, from yesterday, how can I gotta learn something today to improve myself, you know? To better myself. To make my character, my personality, you know, to be better. Come on, man. He's doing a circle. Anyway, so one thing about Robert F. Kennedy, Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., he was saying in his speech, he was saying he prayed God for over 20 years to let him to do something to save the Americans. Because I guess he had addiction for 40 or 60 years or something. I don't know. That he wants to. He sees a lot of things in our food and I mean, some people, well, a lot of people would take it as conspiracy and all that shit, but the facts, the numbers don't lie. You know what I mean? Myth. Quick myth. The meth don't lie, baby. You look at people's teeth when they do meth, the meth don't lie. The teeth all gone. Anyway, math, right? A lot of diseases, autism went from 1 in 10,000 to 1 in 36. That's huge, man. Obesity. I mean, when I was growing up, man, I barely saw any fat people. Now, everywhere I go, all fat people, man, especially women, Fuck. Guys too, big old fucking beer belly and shit. So that's all he wants to do, man. He wants to just, doesn't matter you're Republican, Democrat, whatever, independent, whatever, man. Health is health, Make America health again, healthy again. Maha, M-H-A-R. I mean, M-H-A-A. M-A-H-A. Maha. Anyway, his speech, and then Lo, get to the fucking point. I am, man. Hold on. You know what I mean? That's how my video are. Is that long. Anyway, he says, so he prayed God, and then President Trump came and chose him to be, to help to make America healthy again. And he's so thankful, right? And that's the thing, man. That's why I'm so happy to be alive these days. You know what I mean? All the people that President Trump picked are all want to do to make other people feel better or help everybody, help the people. And that's how I am with my video, So finally, Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. says when he wakes up, he says, how can I help somebody be better today? How can I positively influence somebody to be better, to help them improve their life? You see? The thing is, I never heard anybody say that. In my mind, it always lingered in my mind, that phrase, but I never got to put it in. You know what I mean? Because when I come out, just like when I make my video, I always want to show by action, show somebody to improve, that they can do. If I can do it, they can do it. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. I mean, you heard that before all the time, but by action you see it, right? And I never heard anybody say that. When they wake up, they want to help other people get better. But me, I always think well, I'm gonna help myself get better. That is the first step, because if I can't help myself to get better, right? If my room's all messy and my house falling apart, how can I tell somebody else to clean up their room and clean up the house, right? I can't do that. But that's what is it called? Prerequisite, whatever. The required before. It's you learn math before you learn algebra, right? You know what I mean? Or you learn, trigonometry before you learn calculus or something. You know what I mean? Prerequisites. Yeah, prerequisites. Prerequisites. I suck at spelling bee. Prerequisites. Yeah, I have to see the word in my head in order for me to, like to say it. Anyway, making yourself better every day is like a prerequisite, right? A requirement. Before Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. says, when he wakes up, he wants to help other people. And if you see him, man, he's what old is he? 70? Dude, his body's like buff, man. He's doing like push-ups. And so I remember when he before he got voted, I was thinking, man, can you imagine if he came in with his shirt off and like oil himself up like he's going to the Mr. Olympia, and just walking like that, like Arnold in Terminator 1. Nice night for a walk. Yeah, nice for a walk. Your clothes, give them to me. You know what I mean? Coming all buff, and all those fucking women, the lifer fucking bitches, you know? Seeing like his body and shit, right? Like seeing him come in all buffed. Oh man, that would have been like. And then have like a Rocky, what is that, Rocky 4 when he's fighting Dolph Lundgren, the Russian. I must break you, right? He comes in with the song. Anyway, yeah, man, so that hit me. I was like, yeah, every day I wake up, I gotta be like, every day I'm hustling, go out and help people and shit. That is also awesome. Yeah, man, ever since the election, I've been so hyped, man, on my life, I mean, it was hard when my wife was sick, like I wanted her to get better, and then we could talk about, because that's who got me into this shit. I never watched really politics that much, or Trump or anything like that, but my wife would watch it every day, and she would talk to me, and then finally like, oh well, I can't run anywhere, right? So I was thinking, fuck it, I might as well, you know what they say, you can't win, might as well join, right? So I joined her, and then it got me like, got me something to do in the morning, to wake up, now. But I mean, I miss talking to her about it now, but it's only part. But I'm gonna carry her regular schedule on, I'll keep watching it for her. I mean, for myself too, but for her. So it's been today's 15th. So almost 5 days. So 25 days since President Trump's been, inaugurated. Anyway, like all this thing he's been doing, and then everyone's all don't even know, man. It's like a fucking hurricane, right? And then they keep saying, promise kept, right? What is it? Promise kept. Ah, fuck, now I forgot what he said. I know something to do with like promise kept and promise done or something like that, or promise carry out, or promise kept. I'll think of it in a little bit. Yeah, so he promised, 3 days ago, he promised a 95-year-old lady, if he gets elected, he's gonna get her son back from Russia, out of prison, and he got him back. She's 95 years old. She was like, oh man, I want to see my son, before I die. I mean, 95 is, you know what I'm saying? You can croak any day, man. That every day you're living your last. And he did, Promise kept, promise done, right? So I was thinking, he's like 78 years old, I was like, damn, man, he sleeps like 4 or 5 hours the most. And I'm sleeping like 12 hours, man. So I gotta get back, man. So I gotta get back to myself. I gotta be like, yeah, you know. Gotta be like President Trump, man. So then it gets to the name of the video. Mind over body, you know. Mind over body. So when I was with my wife, when she was alive, you know, I kind of like did like jack of all trades, right? I play video games, I draw, you know, I do things around the house, I build things, tear things apart, and then ride my skateboard a little bit. So, you know, I ride my skateboard to dialysis 3 times a week, and most of the times I won't even do more than 20% of my skateboarding. 80% or more, or 80 to 90%, I'm usually just walking and carrying my board, you know, my skateboard. Because my body, my ankle would hurt after, you know, from pushing. Even pushing like 10%. But then I never got over that threshold, you know, because I only did 10, 20% the most. So then coming back to the President Trump, you know, all the things he's been doing, and the mind over body. So yesterday I went to dialysis on yesterday's Friday, and I was riding, and I probably did like 40% riding, you know. That's like still like twice or more than I usually do. But then I get there, and it was a nice day like this, a little cooler, but just as nice. Maybe it was like 62 or something, but it was sunny. So they haven't called me in, you know, to get in there. So I was riding outside, you know, in front of the center, and I was doing like 3-4 ollies, you know, pretty good size too. Probably like the ollie up this thing for sure, the manual pad. I was ollieing like that height at least. Yeah, because I ollie up a curb, did some axle stalls, did some nose stalls, some tail stalls. But then, and then after dialysis, after I do, you know, like, they call me in at 2 o'clock, and around 5:30, I came out. Man, I was limping. I was limping hard, man. Like I was... I was walking home like this yesterday. That is just from doing like 5 ollies, a couple of curb stalls, curb axles, front side, back side, nose stall, tail stalls, a couple manuals, nose manuals, switch, you know, switch push and stuff like that. Probably rode for about 10 minutes. Did all that. And man, you know, my muscle is gone, man. It's gone. My mind is still there. My mind, because it's way stronger than my body, I got to do all that yesterday. You know, I got to do it. But then, you know, 4 hours later, I paid for it, right? So, you know, I was limping, walking home yesterday, you know, last night. I was like thinking, man, how am I gonna stick with my my schedule, you know? Coming out here 4 days a week, riding to dialysis and back. But that's the reality, you know? That's the reality why people don't want to ride. It's the after, you know? And I was thinking, oh man, you know, when you're into it, you're just thinking, man, is it gonna be possible, right? Because I'm barely walking home, limping. I'm limping the whole way home, man, last night, you know? And even like at the house, trying to get something to eat and cooking and everything, my body was aching, my ankle was throbbing, you know? So I was like, oh man, I'm not gonna be able to ride tomorrow, right? Which is right now, today. I was like, fuck, man. There's no way, you know? And then I woke up well, I wouldn't say this morning, but like 12 o'clock or so. And my leg, my ankle, not my ankle, my ankle was, my left ankle was, because that's the one I pushed, right? Because I'm riding goofy. Hurting a little bit. And then my calves, both calves were like a little sore, you know? I'm like, whoa, man, you know? If I go out and do some stretches, it's doable. So here I am, man. You know? Yeah, man. All right. Long enough intro. All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing as I did yesterday, right? Mind over body, right? So I'm gonna roll around, you know, do a couple of little things, but I'm gonna hit up a couple of ollies over the bar and maybe up the manual pad. So that's the mind. That's the mind controlling my body, okay? That's what I'm aiming for right now. So we'll see what happens, you know? Push too hard on that nose. Yeah, I would put that pivot on the nose. I pushed down like too hard. And my mind put the throttle to the floor, but my leg couldn't control it. Because it did go to the floor, but then like but I couldn't steer, so I crashed into a pole, you know? The speed was too fast. Yeah. I think I'm too excited right now, man. But my body, my muscle's not built yet. But I'm too excited, you know? See? I'm like going faster now. It's crazy. I'm shaking. I'm shaking because I'm so excited to ride, you know? That was okay. Yeah, I'm like so excited. My mind is shaking. Now my body's shaking. Cause right now I'm giving my mind a full control of my body. You know? Take a little break. I had to take like a 5-minute break. Cause I was too shaken, you know, like, you know when you get excited, you like get all shaky. Yeah, so I was saying I gave my mind control my whole body, so my mind's like, you can do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. You can do it if you really want. You can do it if you really want. You gotta try. Try and try. Try and try. I succeed at last. Isn't that Ronnie Krager part in the What If blind video? Or is that Marcus McBride? I don't know. One of those guys. Anyway, I saw a Ronnie Mullen, like a 10-minute clip from the Tony Hawk podcast. Cause I was like, man, how come always in the back of my mind, cause I would watch Johnny Geiger. He'd do all those crazy fucking dark slide, primo slides, and all that shit, and Rodney Mullen's name would always come up, you know, like, oh man, send that to Rodney Mullen, blah blah blah. And I was thinking, man, I wonder how come Rodney Mullen doesn't skate anymore, you know? I wish he would. So it turns out the clip from I guess it was a year ago. I guess both of his hips grinded out. I don't know, your hips I guess supposed to be round, like that. You know, like pivoting. His was like flat, like that. One of them like was fused together. So then he found a doctor and he says, you might be a little bit shorter, but I could grind it so they're like round, and then they put 2 screws. Then it's screwed up to his hips or some shit. I don't know. I guess if he does like the El Toro 20 stairs, be ollie that and he could shatter it. Most likely, I don't think he's gonna be doing that. And his face was so happy that he asked the receptionist. He says, "Am I gonna be able to skateboard again?" And she says, "Here, let me check if you could do that thing again." She wouldn't even say skateboarding, cause she's so scared. So I'm gonna see if you could do that thing again. And I guess he's been when he's on that interview, he said that's like his 10th day riding his skateboard, and he did his first kickflip, and his smile was like the Joker, man, all the way up here. That is so awesome. That's how I feel, man. I feel like that. But all these sessions I've been doing, best is like mediocre, you know what I mean? Like, I'm glad to be out here, but my progression is like shit, you know? It's like shit. Tell the truth. But now my wife is gone, right? In a positive way, I'm released. Now I have all the time in the world. Now I can't make no excuses, you know? Now if I skate like shit, it's my own thing. So, you know, I'm at home, I'm always thinking all the time. You know? Mind over body. Because my mind keeps telling me I can do all this shit. Like when I went to the last week, I went to attempt to ollie the little black bar. I pushed out. You know what I mean? Like I pushed out. Like my mind already showed me the picture of it. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Already in my mind. Because the way the tricks work is, if I can see the trick in my mind, right, I can do it. All right. But then my body was fighting my mind. Okay, no, I can't do it. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. So that is the disappointment part of my skateboarding. You know, like people say, oh, you know, yeah, just go out there and have fun and all that. There's nothing wrong with that. But when I've been doing 254 videos and I still can't ollie that little black bar, you know, something's wrong. It's not that fun anymore, you know what I mean? As I tell you, you know, you don't see me have fun, you see me quit. But at a certain level, I need to progress, you know, and strive for that goal. I know I keep saying it's not to be reached, but ollieing that is not a goal, you know what I mean? That's not a goal. That should just be like regular warm-up. And with the body of the mind, the mind over the body video, I feel that. But of course, I can't be too hard on myself, which I am, because my muscle is not developed. But every time I get this much, next day or 2 days later, it's gone. I get up to that much, it's gone. I get to that much, it's gone. It's, you know? Just like saving $5. Spend it, saving $5. It's like saving $5 trying to buy something for $100, right? And keep spending it, and I'm never gonna get that $100 trick, you know. So that's why from today on, this mind over body, you know, I'm gonna progress. You know what I mean? I'm gonna progress, and and tell my body not to fight my mind, right? If I got a clear trick in my mind, I got it, you know? You know what I mean? Well, we'll see tomorrow, you know? We still got tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be hotter, 72 tomorrow. So it's gonna be nice. Alright, so for now we're just gonna see if I can ollie the bar and, you know, a couple of things that I plan to do when I was sitting there last night just thinking about coming out here, you know. Ah, I hit it. bend down more. I was gonna go for the manual pad, but chickened out like a pussy. Just right there, doing that, out of breath, dizzy. But it's a feel good, you know. It's not a feel bad. It's like a feel good. So I need to keep practicing that, you know. Go and get going. I know I'm gonna pay for it later. It's like last night, but this is the only way it has to be done, you know. Took another 5-minute break. I know I was saying, I was bringing up the bodybuilder coach that was on Joe Rogan. He was saying how, you know, we as athletes can do what we do every day, but we can't do more than like 60 or 70% of our skills, you know. But I think the part that I'm missing is he's talking about people that already like fit, you know what I mean? Like they already know how, like let's say like a bodybuilder, right? They can already do 100 push-ups a day. They can do, you know, whatever, deadlift or whatever, right? So comparing that to skateboarding, I think that doesn't apply to me because I'm at zero, man. I have no tricks. I can barely ollie. Can't even do manuals, no nose manuals, no, you know? No kind of flips, no shove-its, nothing, right? So I think that doesn't pertain to me. So I have to go through the trial and error of suffering first, which is to go 100% every day and then suffer for it, right? You know, to suffer for it, but then still try to come out and do it until I get my basic ollies, my shove-its or my whatever, manuals, nose manuals, all those little basics. So that's why today I'm gonna, you know, always by examples, I'm gonna get that ollie manual, right? I mean, I'm not gonna ollie manual, but ollie up the manual pad. I'm gonna be able to ollie up the manual pad, maybe, hopefully both ways. That's the goal. Ollie up the ramp, go inside. Ollie the pipe first, both ways. And maybe try a couple of ollie, couple manuals from line to line. And probably hit one of those 2x4 up. Maybe the last one, because it's wider. And if I'm lucky, I can hit the hippie jump. Yeah, that's all for today, you know? All that for today. Hopefully. That's what my mind's telling me. Tell my body. So, as you can see before this video, I haven't done anything. It's been zero progress. I mean, I come out here. It's nice to come out here and do stretches and all that. But for the skateboarding, I got zero, you know? So today, I'm gonna test out my mind over body. Let my mind control my body and see how far I can get with my progression. And hopefully, you know, that it shows, just like a mathematician, right? They do theorem, right? Then they have to prove it, you know, that it comes out as what they theorize, right? So right now, like I said, this is just a theory. It's all up to my body, how much my body can hold up. But my mind is 100% for sure. My body, I don't know, it fluctuates, depends. But the good thing is my knee's not hurting. Because usually when you bend down, my ankle hurts a little bit when I push. But it doesn't hurt when I land the tricks, it's just pushing. And my knee is good, so the ollies, no problem. The hippie jump is all about commitment. That's it. How much damage I want to do to my arms or my elbows or whatever, or my legs, is how much commitment I'm gonna land with the hippie jump. So I know all this. And then I gotta put something in my mind. Like there's this video of this guy named Deeds, D-E-E-D-Z. His part, it's a rough cut, shows all the fails and shit. It's called Uneven Part. His video part is called Uneven. And all the commitment he does, man, like, I was watching his video yesterday. I was holding my breath the whole time, man. Like, oh. Okay, there's this handrail that goes down, right? And then there's a gap. There's another little handrail, maybe like 3 stairs after. So he grinds and then he ollies and the other stair, the other rail has about this much. You know how the pole sits down? Has this much impalement. And I was thinking of that Tomb Raider 2018, 2016, something like that, the Tomb Raider, the remake. How you're sliding through the water and then she gets impaled by the debris in the water. Right? That's what I was thinking of the whole time. And his commitment was nuts, man. It's fucking nuts. Like, he went for it every time, man. Every time he went for it. He never jumped off. So anyway. So right now my brain is telling me, usually when the sun goes down, I get kind of like depressed. Not depressed, but my body shuts down. You know, like, all right, let's wrap it up. Sun's going down, right? You know what I mean? It does that all the time. So I gotta reverse that. Because what's his name? He rides for Chocolate Alvarez, or maybe rides for Girl. He has like a night part where he just skates at night and shit. So that kind of hypes me up. But at the same time, he had all his friends out there, you know what I mean, hyping him up. So I have no one out here. So it's always the battle of the mind, you know? The positive part of my mind is got 100% over my body. At the same time, if I keep stalling, thinking about the sun going down, it's gonna be nighttime, the shadows coming, and it's making me like negative, you know? But then, Lo, won't you shut the hell up and go do your shit then before the sun goes down? Don't let the sun going down on me. We'll do this first. My ankle is already hurting. I've been hurting from pushing, you know? See when I do this? It hurts where the Achilles is. Weak. Can't stall it, you know? I gotta go in right away. Too much stalling. I think I get like 3 ollies. Only get 3 ollies, man. This reminds me of when 2014 when my home dialysis rejected and I got a infection. I was in the hospital for like 13 days. I lost 20 pounds. And it took me like a week to walk from here to the flag and back. 1 week, 7 days. I walked to like right here, go back. I'd walk to like to the manual pad, walk back, yeah. And then it took me like a whole month just to walk around this whole place. So that's what it feels like right now. And I gotta keep that in mind, you know, that it is possible, you know what I mean? I have the goal to do a lot of all this, but it might take me a month, but we'll see. We'll see how far we get today, you know? to get the ollie just right. So that's 2. Ollie too late. Come on. See that? I only have enough stamina for 3. Alright. Oh! Come on, man. Little fucking crack. It's gotta be one smooth, you know? That was it. That was it, man. Oh, I got up. I got it up. I got it up. Got it up again. Getting there. Ho, ho, ho! My war. It wasn't the smoothest, but the mind over body is working. Damn it, flag got my face. Thought I had it. Flag got my face. So hyped to get it too. You know when I do the split, you know I pushed out. I pushed out, man. Yeah, it is a known fact, man, that when you pushed out, that's how you get hurt more pushing out than commitment, you know? Because commitment, you try to land and then you try to control your body. When you push out, you don't know where your leg's gonna land, either on a board or whatever, you know? Oh yeah. Oh, I shouldn't went for that extra push, you know. So usually I would end the video right now, you know. I would always say, I'll get it tomorrow. That was the problem, man. I keep making excuses for myself because I was doubting myself. You know? I said, I'll get it next, you know. Well, tricks will come. They'll come when they come. Yes, that happens. You know? But I feel like all these videos I've been making excuses for myself to, you know, come back next time. I mean, you know, we know our own body, but still. After a while, it becomes like a broken record, you know? You're just like, hey, you said you're gonna get that, and then you forget about it, and then hopefully everybody else forgets about it, you know? So then you're like, yeah, okay, I'll get it whenever, you know? But with this, I have a new focus, you know? I have nothing to hold me back. I have no schedules, I have nothing, you know? So now, if I ever make excuse or whatever, it's my own fault. So yeah. So with this mind over body, like I said, with this new mind over body, it's a different training now, you know? I need to go faster. Get that ollie solid. Oh, come on. Even ollie. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that today. So, alright, YouTube. It's the end, baby. The big question is my body gonna be able to do it tomorrow? Or is it gonna be too sore, you know? But for sure, mind over body, I'm gonna come out here, you know, make my way out here tomorrow. And today, the theory worked out is not as I planned, but it, you know, more than average that I planned out. I did, you know, more than that I usually do. So anyway, go out and visit your friends and family, because the dead don't need nothing, you know. Always keep on rolling, because running water don't go stale. Always have fun. You see me have fun, you see me quit, okay? I'll be keeping the underground lit for you and me, alright? Enjoy.